long, long, long time ago, when the world was filled with shallow seas and there was nothing, just one day a large meteor or rock type element came from space and hit the Earth, causing a large explosion which made rock rock go everywhere and disperse into many different places. And one of those places perhaps was it filled as a rock layer and there was no more shallow seas. So as the rock layers were forming, they were in a tilted form because of the explosion. So as they were tilted, more and more layers started forming as they were tilted, and since of the explosion, there were many fractures, many things happened, and there were just cuts in the crust or in the surface. So, and then over time, there was no deposition for a certain amount of time, and erosion formed on the top of the tilted layers, and then, huh?
Foot.
and then, and then horizontal layers started to form on top of the eroded layers. So as those horizontal layers formed, there are many dikes and many sills that formed as intrusions or like magma in the Earth's crust, either. And dikes were either vertical or diagonal, and sills are horizontal. There are many of those, and there are intrusions, so no fossils can form in there. So as the layers were forming, some eroded the top, and then more formed on top of the eroded part. And then when it was finished, when the last deposited layer was deposited, there was erosion on that top layer. But as all the folded layers, or as all the tilted layers, and all the horizontal layers were forming, there were many fossils that could have formed. And possible ones in the tilted layers could have been dinosaurs because of the explosion, and many fish and other reptiles and amphibians could have formed in the horizontal layers. But there was a fault that was occurred later on after all the layers were made, which made the surface uneven because of an earthquake that could have happened. So that's the land we know today